Before the world pulls your attention in 1,000 directions, before responsibilities start speaking louder than your own thoughts, there is a moment right now that matters more than you realize. You didn't arrive here by accident. Something in you needed this pause, this quiet space, this reminder that you are not walking through life alone. If you stay with me for the next few moments, allow yourself to slow down, to breathe, and to receive what your heart has been asking for, even if you didn't know how to put it into words. Right now, I invite you to settle your mind. Let go of the rush, the pressure, and the constant need to be ahead of everything. You don't have to fix your whole life in this moment. You don't need to have all the answers. You only need to be present, exactly as you are. God, I come before you with an open heart. I bring my worries, my hopes, and the silent questions I've been carrying. Some days feel heavier than others, and sometimes the weight of expectations makes it hard to breathe. I ask you to meet me here, in this quiet moment, and remind me that I am seen, guided, and protected. Calm my thoughts that keep racing toward what could go wrong. Silence the inner voice that tells me I'm behind or not doing enough. Replace that noise with clarity, peace, and trust. Help me understand that progress doesn't always look loud or fast, and that growth often happens in places no one else can see. As I continue listening, help my heart soften. If I've been holding on to fear, disappointment, or frustration, gently loosen its grip. Teach me how to surrender control without feeling weak, and how to trust you even when the path ahead isn't clear. Guide my decisions today, whether they are small choices or important ones. Help me move with wisdom instead of anxiety. Let me respond instead of react. Let me act with patience instead of pressure. Remind me that I don't need to rush what is still unfolding. If this message is speaking to you right now, take a second to like this video. It helps more people find this moment of calm. And comment below what you're asking God for today, even if it's just peace or clarity. You're not alone in this. I place this day in your hands. Every conversation, every task, every unexpected moment. Help me move through it with awareness and grace. When challenges appear, remind me that I am supported. When doubts arise, anchor me in truth. Let this prayer be the beginning of alignment, not perfection. A reminder that I can move forward without carrying everything by myself. And as I continue, help me remain open to what you are preparing, even if I can't see it yet. As the day continues to unfold, help me remain grounded instead of overwhelmed. There are moments when everything seems to demand attention at the same time, and it becomes easy to lose focus on what truly matters. In those moments, remind me to pause instead of panic, to breathe instead of rushing, and to trust instead of doubting myself. Teach me how to recognize when I am carrying burdens that were never meant to be mine. The pressure to please everyone, the fear of disappointing others, the need to prove my value through constant effort. Help me release these quietly without guilt, knowing that my worth is not measured by exhaustion. Guide my thoughts when uncertainty tries to take control. When I don't know what the next step looks like, help me stay faithful where I am instead of anxious about what's ahead. Show me that clarity often comes after obedience, not before it, and that trusting you does not require me to understand everything. Protect my heart from comparison. When I see others moving faster, achieving more, or living differently, remind me that my path is not behind. It is simply my own. Help me stay focused on the direction you've given me, instead of constantly measuring myself against someone else's journey. Strengthen my patience when results take longer than expected. When effort feels unseen and progress feels slow, remind me that seeds grow quietly before they ever break the surface. Help me stay consistent even when motivation fades, trusting that what I am building still matters. If I encounter resistance today, whether from circumstances or from within myself. Help me respond with wisdom instead of frustration. Let me speak with kindness instead of defensiveness. Let me listen instead of reacting. Teach me how to move through challenges without letting them harden my heart. If this prayer is resonating with you, take a moment now to like this video. Comment below one word that represents what you need today. Peace, strength, clarity, patience. Your engagement helps this message reach others who are walking through similar moments. Help me stay aware of the present instead of constantly anticipating what's next. Let me notice the small moments of grace that often go overlooked. A quiet breath, a kind word, a moment of calm in the middle of movement. Teach me that presence is not wasted time, but sacred space. When doubt tries to whisper that I'm not doing enough or that I should already be further along, replace that voice with truth. Remind me that growth is not always visible and that faithfulness in small things still carries purpose. I trust that even when I feel unsure, you are steady. Even when I feel tired, you remain strong. Even when I feel confused, you are not distant. Help me continue this day anchored in that assurance, moving forward with calm confidence instead of fear. As the hours pass, help me remain aware of what is happening inside me, not just around me. Sometimes I move through the day on autopilot, completing tasks while my heart grows tired in silence. Today, I ask for awareness. Awareness of my limits, my emotions, and the signals my spirit is sending when it needs care instead of pressure. When I feel stretched thin, remind me that rest is not a reward I earn after exhaustion, but a necessity I am allowed to take. Teach me that pausing does not mean falling behind, and slowing down does not mean giving up. Help me respect the pace that keeps me healthy, focused, and present. If frustration rises when things don't go as planned, help me respond with flexibility instead of resistance. Let me adjust without anger and adapt without losing hope. Remind me that detours are not failures and delays are not denials. Sometimes they are protection, sometimes preparation. Guard my thoughts when negative patterns try to repeat themselves. When old fears resurface or familiar doubts return, help me recognize them without giving them power. Teach me how to interrupt those cycles with truth, patience, and compassion toward myself. Help me stay emotionally honest. If I feel tired, let me acknowledge it without shame. If I feel uncertain, let me admit it without fear. If I feel hopeful, let me embrace it without hesitation. Teach me that authenticity creates space for healing and clarity. When I interact with others, help me be fully present. Let my words carry kindness instead of tension. Let my listening be sincere instead of rushed. Help me understand that every interaction is an opportunity to reflect peace rather than pressure. If this prayer feels like it's speaking directly to you, take a moment to like this video. Comment below where you're listening from or what part of your day this message is meeting you in. Your interaction helps build a community of calm and faith. Help me trust that I don't need to have everything figured out to move forward, that it's okay to take the next step without seeing the whole path. That faith often looks like movement mixed with uncertainty, not confidence without questions. When I feel tempted to overthink, help me return to simplicity. One step, one decision, one moment at a time. Teach me that peace is found in presence, not in control. As I continue through this day, remind me that I am supported even when I don't feel strong. That guidance is available even when I feel unsure. That grace is active even when progress feels slow. Help me carry this awareness with me, allowing it to shape how I move, speak, and respond. As the day begins to slow and the intensity around me gradually softens, help me transition without carrying unnecessary weight. I don't want the tension from earlier moments to follow me into spaces meant for calm. Teach me how to mentally close what needs to be closed, and how to gently release what no longer requires my energy right now. When I think about the conversations I had and the choices I made, help me reflect with clarity instead of regret. If there were moments I could have handled better, let them become lessons rather than burdens. Remind me that growth happens through awareness, not self-criticism, and that learning does not require punishment. Quiet my mind as the hours move forward. Silence the thoughts that keep replaying unfinished tasks or imagined outcomes. Help me understand that not everything needs immediate resolution. Some things simply need time, patience, and trust. Teach me how to recognize when it's okay to pause and let tomorrow handle what today cannot. I place into your hands everything that remains unresolved. The emails unanswered, the plans incomplete, the questions still open. I trust that nothing falls apart just because I choose rest. I don't need to carry tomorrow's concerns into this moment to be responsible or faithful. Protect my heart from discouragement when progress feels subtle. If today didn't look productive in obvious ways, remind me that showing up still counts. That effort matters even when outcomes aren't visible. That consistency builds strength long before results appear. Restore my emotional balance where it feels drained. Where I felt pressure, bring relief. Where I felt invisible, bring reassurance. Where I felt overwhelmed, bring calm. Let my inner world settle into a rhythm that feels safe, steady, and supported. Watch over my relationships as the day winds down. Heal what felt tense, soften what felt distant, cover what felt fragile. Teach me how to forgive without rushing resolution and how to rest without holding on to resentment. Let peace take the place of heaviness in my heart. If this message is helping you slow down and breathe easier, take a moment now to like this video. Comment below one thing you're choosing to release today. Your interaction helps this message reach someone who needs permission to let go. As the evening approaches, help me shift my focus from effort to gratitude. Let me notice the quiet moments I might have overlooked, the strength that carried me through challenges, the small mercies that sustained me without noise. Teach me how to end this day gently, without rushing or self-judgment. I trust that even now, as things grow quieter, you are still working, aligning what needs alignment, healing what needs healing, preparing what comes next. Help me rest in that truth, knowing I am allowed to pause, to breathe, and to simply be. As this day comes to a close, I allow myself to slow down completely. I acknowledge everything that happened, without judgment and without replaying it endlessly in my mind. I choose to release the need to analyze every detail or control what cannot be changed. This moment is for rest, for trust, and for peace. If there were moments today when I felt uncertain, overwhelmed, or not enough, help me let those feelings pass without attaching meaning to them. Remind me that one day does not define my worth or my future. I am growing, learning, and being guided even when progress feels quiet. As my body prepares to rest, calm my thoughts fully. Quiet the mental noise that tries to stay active when I no longer need it. Silence the urge to plan, fix, or worry. Teach me how to truly let go and trust that tomorrow will arrive with everything I need for it. I place tomorrow into your hands now. The conversations I haven't had yet, the decisions I haven't made, the responsibilities that still feel heavy. I trust that when morning comes, clarity will meet me where I am. I don't need to carry tomorrow tonight. Cover my space with peace. Let the atmosphere around me feel safe, grounded, and calm. Remove any lingering anxiety or emotional weight. Let rest come naturally without resistance. Let my sleep restore not only my body but my inner balance as well. If there are wounds that haven't fully healed, tend to them gently. If there are prayers spoken quietly or not at all, hold them with care. If there are answers I'm still waiting for, help me wait without losing hope. Remind